Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tenek127 and welcome back to another Skyforge video. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys a bit about the Overgrowth patch. One main reason I do want to do this video is honestly because I think not a lot, but I'm going to say a couple people get some misconceptions whenever I make a bad video, especially on a game that I like support and everything like that. Listen guys, and I know I'm pretty much just, just sounding like a broken record here because I've said this 20,000 times, but I love Skyforge, and I've said that, a billion times. Every video I make that has anything negative to do with this game, it's for the game's benefits, and today's video is going to be proof of that because a lot of changes we got in this patch, well, at least one main big thing that I think a lot of people haven't even noticed, is actually from one of my videos. It's a complaint that I made about 2 or 3 months ago, and it actually came in this in the Overgrowth update, and I was honestly, very, very shocked but excited at the same time. So we're going to talk about some of these changes. But yeah, so as you guys know, Overgrowth came out, which is, the Fight Night expansion all over again for PS4 players. This is going to be basically Fight Night 2.0. Xbox players, it's going to be brand new to you. PC players, this is probably going to be the 3rd or 4th time you have fought the Fight Nights now. So guys, yes, the content can seem a bit recycled. Big advice to Skyforge, honestly, start working on a new alien race. Bring that Thea expansion here and bring a whole new race of crap we got to deal with. That'll be something cool. I don't know. I don't even know how the expansion works. I haven't even touched it. Remember guys, my initial experience with Skyforge is on console. So if it hasn't hit PS4 yet, I haven't touched it. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the changes here, and there's actually some really good ones I want to share with you guys. And the first and foremost one that you're probably going to notice immediately is the multiple difficulties of all the dungeons now. Well, I mean, they had, normal mode and hard mode, but you now have warm-up mode, which is pretty much just for everybody under the recommended prestige. There's challenge mode, which is just basically the new hard mode. And then there is Nightmare, which is the advanced hard mode, which is supposed to give even better rewards. It doesn't, from what I know, it increases chances of like mythical drops and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I have yet to run a Nightmare dungeon because my prestige, I'm up there with might, but my prestige is actually a bit on the low end. As you guys can see, I have 192,000 might, but I'm only 117 prestige. So I have a lot of mythic farming and a lot of mythic grinding to do. But one other thing I wanted to show you guys, and I'm actually going to go ahead and go into one of these areas to show you. This was actually a change I complained about in one of my videos, and I said this really, really needs to happen. So, you guys know how when you go to Antinian Wasteland, if you don't know what Antinian Wasteland is, it's this place with the giant worm, world boss, and all that stuff. You'll notice that a lot of people like to PvP there because everyone's nerfed at a balanced level. I believe everyone's brought down to like 40 prestige or something like that, and with like 15,000 might. Well, here's the awesome thing. They finally gave this game a really good open world experience. And because if you guys don't know, the region areas, they're all open world areas. World bosses, questing, the whole 9 yards. If you're looking for that, that Final Fantasy 14 or World of Warcraft or, Terra open world experience in Skyforge, these are the places to go. And trust me guys, these are time consuming. It's not you're going to go there, do 10 quests, and it's going to be over. These things take a while. They took a while before this nerf, so I can only imagine how long they take now that everyone's synced down. But they have synced your prestige level and might in every single area. So that way, it's just not a bunch of high levels walking through, just one-shotting and killing everything and stuff like that. And this was a complaint that I made in a video a while back. I think it would be a good change, something good to help this game. And, open world activities in this game are more of a thing. I do think that's one wake-up call that My.com got. A lot of their competition is going to be open world style MMORPGs. And My.com, they want to keep their audience. They want to save their audience. So they did something to appeal to the players that like that style of MMO, and I honestly applaud them for that, and I think that is a really great thing. But one other thing I want to mention was, and this is the third biggest change. Now there's a lot of changes in here. I'm not going to go over the patch notes and everything. These are the biggest things that stand out that I think are really improving the game. I think it's really right now is the best time for players to get back into Skyforge, especially if you were in that small group that quit shortly after it launched on PlayStation 4 because you got bored, you didn't like the revamp and all that stuff. One main reason for that is because number one, the invasions are starting over. So basically, you now have the ability to re-experience everything with a more updated client of the game, and that's actually a really, really good thing. Like, if these changes that are here today were here back when Skyforge first launched, I guarantee you this game would have a much larger player base and would have did a lot better off. Like, it's doing pretty good now. Like, honestly, I have to say, judging by the amount of players I see on every day, and especially for the PlayStation 4 version being region locked, yes, my.com. Fix that. Please, for the love of God, get rid of the region lock on PlayStation 4. You are dividing your community for no reason. Now, anyway, sorry, I just want to put that out there. But yeah, judging by all that, the game's actually doing okay, to my opinion at least. I don't really have too much problem getting queue times, except for things like, massive PvP raids here and there and stuff like that. Things that would naturally take a long queue time, especially for a player that mains a DPS. So I personally think the game's doing okay. One other thing, if you don't know as well, as PlayStation 4 finally got the open world PvP area. Now, the only stipulation to this, which is really, really stupid, and this really annoys me, is the fact that you have to finish all the equipment training to unlock this area. The problem is the two pieces of equipment training that you need to unlock this area, nobody plays, which are the Battle of the Golems and the Massive Battles. I don't know why, because the Massive Battles are worth so many sparks. I don't know why people don't run Massive Battles, but whatever. I would think, that queue would be popping every day, especially, people come all these complaints about sparks, classes, and stuff like that. The easiest way in the world to get sparks, nobody does. That's just, it's beyond me. A lot of people think, just running 3v3 back-to-backs quicker, but honestly, I think a lot of people just haven't experienced running 10v10 back-to-back, to just see how quick that really adds up. Trust me, it's when you have the queues popping left and right, like me and a lot of guys did when the Xbox version first came out. Trust me, 10v10 is so much quicker. It just adds up a lot faster. But that's only with constant queue times, of course. I can understand from a queue perspective, 3v3 is going to be a lot faster, obviously. But yeah, so those are just a lot of great things I wanted to tell you guys. But like I was saying before, like it's it's basically all the invasions coming back over again. So you guys see how we got Overgrowth for the Fight Knights. Chances are when the mechanoids come, the demons and all that stuff, there's going to be some type of special thing done for each one of those. I'm personally hoping that those classes that they asked about in that survey last year, I personally think it would be cool to see a brand new class for every invasion. Like, you guys see how they got the Grove Walker to fit the Fight Knights. Well, what if they could get another class to fit like the mechanoids and stuff like that. I personally think that would be really cool. Now, granted, I don't see them releasing a brand new class every 8 to 12 weeks, because that would be pretty insane. But I just honestly, it would be pretty cool. It would definitely keep people entertained and drawn in. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share some of these things with y'all, because I thought they were really good changes, really cool changes, and I definitely do appreciate a lot of these. I think it's improving Skyforge for the better. So, to my opinion, guys, honestly, if you've been thinking about getting back into Skyforge, especially with the way my.com is doing things now, and after the survey I talked about in the previous video and stuff like that, I think now is the time to do so. Because one thing we can say about competition when it comes to these MMOs is competition always strives these developers to do their best work. Always. So, the fact that, you have like Terra and Black Desert and all of them lighting a fire under Skyforge's ass, that's only going to make, my.com pull out more crazy things. I can only imagine what this game is going to look like by the end of 2018. I'm telling you guys, take my word for it. If you've been sketchy about Skyforge since last year, just get on, run a few dungeons, look at the new systems, you know, all kinds of things. Guys, one other thing I even forgot to show you is we even have group queues now. Like there's queue systems, you know, for the 3-man missions and stuff like that. Special group roulettes, you know, to help you get gear and everything. The catch-up system in this game, guys, it's easy. It's simple. But trust me, guys, take my word for it. If you've been sketchy about Skyforge, right now is definitely a really good time to check it out. It's not perfect, but they are definitely on the right track. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.